So hello everyone, today I'll teach you how to use merge in MS SQL. So basically, merge in MS SQL is just a SQL statement that combines the functionalities of insert, update, and delete in a single SQL transaction. Meaning, you can combine these three functionalities in a single statement. So I'll show it to you later. And there's a common key in both tables, so basically you need two tables, one source and one target, similar to a join with the on statement. So you need to specify a common key in each table, most probably an ID, like a transaction ID, employee ID, customer ID, similar to the syntax of a join. So I'll explain to you later. So here's the syntax. So the syntax is merge in the target table. You can create an alias for a target table using source table, the name of the source table, and also an alias for the source table on the common key table plus the alias. So we add here alias dot and alias dot key. Then we use this match. When we want to delete something, we can add another end for the conditional. When not match, you insert condition or statement and finally when match, and we just want to update the record from the source to target, we use this last for the update. So for example, we have two tables. One is the inventory. So this is the inventory that we will use to update the final inventory. So this is the final inventory. So this is 15. Let's delete first some entries from where inventory ID in how many? 12, 13, 14, 15. We want to delete this last four records in the inventory, final inventory table. Okay. So let's see. We now have only 11. So if we try to query them both, the source table is 15, and we want to make the final table or the target table 15 as well. So the missing 12, 13, 14, we want to insert it into the final table. And how can we do that? So we're gonna use the merge SQL statement. So basically this one is the source, this is the source table, and this will be our target table. Target. Okay. Now let's write our merge query. So first of all, we need to use the merge statement, and we now add this target table, copy this, and as tgt. Now also knows target, so we just name an alias as short as possible, and using the source. So we gotta use the source, which is the inventory table, not the final one. So yeah, and on. So we need to combine this inventory ID, match them in order to merge them if they match or not. So using let's see, the target dot inventory ID is equal to src dot inventory ID. Yeah, similar to join, right? Then we now proceed when matched. So you can see here the quantity is 0. If the quantity is 0 in the source, we want it to be deleted, meaning the quantity is out of stock. So I want to see if this is out of stock. So yeah, I forgot to update this. Let's update first this update. It's not Sugar Rush, it should be milk. Set inventory ID, product name is equal to milk, where inventory ID equal to 4. Let's see. Let's contain this as this. Okay. Let's now see. Okay, good. Okay, let's query both tables again. Yeah, we want to, if it's the quantity of the milk is 0, we want to delete it. So here the final table is still existing, so let's create something like this. And source, so we want to check the source dot quantity. If the source quantity is equal to 0, then we just delete. Yeah, nothing else. Because we already specified the tables here, don't need to specify the table, unlike in the normal delete, insert, and update statement. Okay, now when not matched, meaning the IDs does not match, then we do something like insert values. We don't need to specify the table name and all the columns, which is the first dot inventory RD, source dot product name, source dot, what's the other column, description, source dot quantity is this, expiration date, source dot price, and comments. Source dot comments. Okay, cool. So basically it's gonna insert to the target table those value from the source. And next, when matched, you just have to update set the target dot inventory ID equal from the source. So the value of the source, let's see, and we add product name, and we add it'll take a while. And the target description, maybe it's much faster but type in this, yeah, instead of copy paste. Yeah, it's much more faster. You can type faster than copy pasting it, right? Target dot date is equal to expiration date. Price equal source dot price, and finally dot comments. Yeah, okay, and that's it. And also rename for readability. We can also fix this. Right, and now we have to column for merge. So this is the final query for this one. Let's see. So we need this to be updated with 15, with the inventory final should be this should be 15, and the milk should be deleted, the 4, and the sugar rush should be sugar rush, and the quantity with 500. Okay, let's try running this. Let's go. Okay, need to connect first. Oh, then okay, that's why it's giving an error. Right, let's try try this one. I forgot the commas. Was wondering why there was no error. There were no errors. Okay, now we write it. Source. Okay, now it's finally final query. Running it. 1, 2, 3, go. Now we check the final table. Oh yeah, it's already 12, 13, 14. It's already inserted this one, and the sugar rush is now here 500, and the 4 is removed because of the quantity being 0. So let's check. Final check. So yeah, sugar is now 500. Nice. So we updated the target table from the source. Alright, I hope you learned something new today. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos about SQL, Java, and Python. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.